Yo guys, it's Brandon from Brandtendo Studios here, and today I've actually got something very interesting to show you guys. So this right here is the early beta version of Super Mario 3D Land from May 2011, a good 6 months before the game came out. This was playable at E3 that year, and the game wasn't even called Mario 3D Land at this point, it was just called Super Mario. They were just still working on the name for it. Anyway, right here there's 4 levels, so we're going to start with the first one right here. We're going to play each of the 4 levels and I will point out any notable differences that I find. Before we begin, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe on this video if you really want to stay updated. And also be sure to check out my Discord, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram down in the description below. And anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and start this video. So anyway, we're going to start with the first level, World 2-1. And right off the bat, I've noticed that the movement's kind of different in this version. I think they were probably still working on it. It's not that different, it's still relatively the same. But you get a Tanuki suit as well right off the bat. I've noticed that the movement with the Tanuki suit is substantially different in this version. You float a lot farther with the Tanuki suit than you would usually do in the final game. And also the music's slightly different too. If you're wondering how I got this game, if you're wondering how I got this demo running on my actual DS, then I'm afraid I can't tell you because it's, otherwise the Nintendo ninjas will come after me. But anyway, we're just gonna... Oh my god, the movement threw me off there. Good thing I survived on that tiny ass platform. That could have been a disaster otherwise. Anyway, this level's relatively the same. But yeah, the note blocks here make a variety of different sound effects, including a Yoshi sound, as you just heard. Which I think is really cool. Why did they remove that from the final game? That was cool. Anyway, gonna head down this pipe as well. The switch that you stand on that changes the camera angle, that's not there. Also, the sound when you collect a star coin is different in this version too. But relatively, this level's pretty much the same. I mean, they didn't really change much. But I'm still going to show you the whole level anyway, just so you know what it'll... I'm pretty sure you do know it. I'm pretty sure you do know what it looks like if you've played this game before. But still, I'm just mind blown about the fact that I'm playing a demo of a game that's nearly 14 years old. Well, honestly, I feel evil right now. I feel like a freaking criminal mastermind. I really do. Like, this was never meant to be played outside of E3 and a few other conventions. And here I am, getting to run this game on my actual 2DS XL. Also, I really apologise about the dipped frames. I have custom firmware on my DS, that's how I'm able to capture this. Because the 3DS is actually a pain in the arse to record. Same with any handheld. See, that's why I don't really make videos on DS games, because it's a pain and a half to set up. Also, I love how you long jump in this version, you kind of like roll into it. That's really cool. Also, I know I didn't reach the top of the flagpole this time, but there's actually no golden flagpole in this version, interestingly enough. I guess that wasn't a feature until later. Which makes sense, because this was the first Mario game to feature the golden flagpole. Because before you just get like a 1-up for reaching the top of the flagpole. Where in this it's actually a big deal and it's necessary for 100% completion. Which of course they later added into it which, again, they later added into Mario 3D World. And recently it's a feature in Mario Bros. Wonder as well. But yeah, here's 1-2. This level's a little bit more different. So, this level's a bottomless pit. No, this part right here is actually a bottomless pit. There's actually ground there in the final version. I guess to make it easier because it is only the second level in the game. But yeah, this is actually really cool. There's no P-switch here in the final version. Instead, it's just a trail of coins that you get. There's also a star here in the final version, but there isn't now. Also, another interesting thing, fire doesn't damage the Koopa shells like it does in the final version. Which is kind of strange. Did they just not code that yet? Or something? Because that's just weird. Another thing, when there's two Koopa shells that collide, they don't collide like they do in the final game. They just pass right through each other. Which, again, is probably because this is an early demo and they hadn't programmed that yet. Or something. Anyway, this is the room where you just collect coins. The OCD room. But yeah, it seems really cool to actually be playing this. I know I'm kind of repeating myself here, but again, the fact that hackers have actually dumped this demo online and have gotten it to run on actual retail 3DSs with Homebrew. It's actually really cool. And I think the secret exit from the final game is still here as well. So you can still get on top here. But it is slightly different. Instead of being one orange pipe in the final version, instead it's just 3 green pipes. Because in the final game, it's an orange pipe that takes you to World 2. But I think the reason it's 3 pipes in this version is because it's a demo. And yeah, there isn't really a world system. It's just a level select screen with 4 levels. But yeah, we got the top of the flagpole that time. As you can see, there's no golden flagpole. Next up, we've got World 3-3. There aren't really any substantial differences in this level. Or maybe there is, but I don't really remember this level that much. So, you're not really going to get that much commentary from me in that perspective, because there isn't really that much that's changed here. I swear, the dipped frames... It's really putting me off. But yeah, the highest this thing gets is like 30 FPS. And yeah, the orange warp boxes are the ones that take you to mini-games, instead of purple ones in the final game. Instead, the purple ones in this game are the ones that just transport you from one place to another. They've had their roles reversed. But yeah, the athletic theme here is still the same as the one in Galaxy. Which I guess they kept for the final game. Probably because they couldn't be asked to make a new level theme. To be fair, quite a bit of the music in this game is reused from Galaxy. While the game does have its own music, some of it is reused. The Ghost House theme is reused from Galaxy, as well as the Clone Mario music. Oh my god! The movement with the Tanuki suit is just so different in this version, I'm not gonna lie. But really, it's quite off-putting. Alright, now for the next part of this level. This part of the level seems relatively the same. The dipped frame rate is actually quite distracting, so don't blame me if you see me looking down at my DS at some points during this. Because it is, to be fair, quite a distraction. Even though I have the balls to stand on the edge of this platform. Alright, so I guess it's just a hop, skip and a jump from here. But yeah, this level is pretty much the same. I've played this demo before. I played it yesterday because I found this demo because I was literally browsing tons of 3DS hacks because I'm a bit of a pirate in that respect. And I just went nuts and found this. So I guess it's really cool. So anyway, the final level of this demo right here is World 2-5, aka the airship level. Again, this level isn't vastly different. It's pretty much the same as it is in the final. But yeah, this is actually a really good level. This is a pretty good level in that respect. I know I'm starting to repeat myself, but I swear when I'm just casually playing, I usually end up saying the same thing because I've run out of things to say. So if that makes me sound a bit annoying, I apologise. Anyway, there's still that star coin on the bottom of the ship. The star coins are in all the same places as the final. Because I thought they would have like mixed and matched a little bit. I thought they would have maybe like changed the locations of them, but no, they're relatively the same. Right, another difference here is that Boom Boom's voice is different. And as you can hear right here, the boss music is ripped right from Mario Galaxy 2. And to be honest, it kind of fits. It's actually quite cool to hear boss music from Galaxy 2 in this game. But I guess at the same time it kind of makes sense because Galaxy 2 did only come out a year before this game. And also I guess this is probably a placeholder until more of the until the game's actual music could be developed. But yeah, I almost died during that boss because the dipped frames, honestly, I swear. If you guys use SnickerStream or NTR Viewer on your 3DS, this is a common issue that you can expect. So don't go rambling down in the comment section going, the frame rate, it's horrible. So anyway, we finally completed every single level in this demo. So anyway guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Be sure to check out my Discord, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram, link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video.